dominate the funding of the developing world, the US needs to get back on track. In other words, he wants to slow down this chart right here. Remember this one? It's the chart that shows decades and decades of de-dollarization. So the goal is to defend the dollar's global role by helping allies stabilize their economies before China does it with the yuan, which we know will be backed by gold. So that's the idea. If the US doesn't help struggling countries, it's not going to be able to exert its influence on the world, and China will instead, which of course it doesn't want. Okay. So he's like, Argentina is going to be a good example of how we're going to start doing this.
So we are going to use Argentina as an example. We back up our allies.
And his reasoning is that Argentina is a country with huge potential, right? Big reserves of natural gas and lithium, farmland. But right now it's just crippled by bad monetary policy, right? Inflation over 200%, multiple currency rates, a history of defaults. His argument is that by stabilizing the peso and bringing Argentina back into the global financial system, the US can do both, help an ally and protect the dollar's influence across Latin America, which also happens to be a region that China's been trying to do that with for years. Okay, but when you really look into this story though, you have to ask, cui bono, as they say, right? Who benefits? How does the money flow and who does it go to? Which private funds have exposure to Argentina and its debt? And this is where the story starts to take a little bit of a turn. So here's where things start to look a little strange. And the more I looked into it, the more I noticed some really interesting connections between Wall Street, the Treasury, and investors with really big interests in Argentina's debt. Now, before I show you that, I want to give a quick thank you to CyberGhost VPN for supporting this channel and making videos like this possible. With over 38 million users and more than 20,000 5-star reviews on Trustpilot, CyberGhost is one of the most trusted ways to stay private online. Most people don't even realize that your internet provider, your workplace, and even your home Wi-Fi can see exactly what you do online, even if you're in incognito mode. CyberGhost encrypts your connection and routes it through secure servers in over 100 countries so your data stays yours, not someone else's. It also lets you unlock geo-restricted content from 40 streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, Disney+, and more, so you can access shows and prices available in other countries with just one click. You can use it on all major devices and protect up to 7 at once, so you can even share with family and friends. And since they keep no logs, not even CyberGhost knows what you do online. And the best part is right now, they're offering an 84% discount plus 4 months free. That's just $2.03 a month with a 45-day